Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to episode 2 of Fan Mail, the show where you send me mail and I occasionally go over it. In this episode, we've got some gifts that you sent to me. We've also got some things that I'm going to be signing and sending back, and I'm going to have to change the rules of Fan Mail a little bit because things got a little bit crazy. But let's start off with box number 1, and this one came from Kyle Wong from Colorado, it appears. And where did the... oh boy. There we are. This one was a controller that he wanted signed not for himself, but for a friend of his, a birthday present. I'll go ahead and take it out of the cradling because I'm going to be sliding it right back in there shortly. He said he wanted his Xbox controller signed for a friend of his, so I would be more than glad to oblige and sign it. I'll sign it sideways so the camera can see. I don't know if this is a controller that's going to be played on or collected, and since the best spaces to sign are here on the sides, but that'll rub off. Our table's fine. Our table's fine. Don't look at me. But this could rub off, so I'm going to sign across the top. It's not as pretty of a space, but you can still play on it. So let's see if I can get this going. And I've had a bad habit of accidentally making drift on occasion instead of driftor. So let's see what we can do here. Driftor, there we go. And this controller needs a little bit of extra love, so I'm going to add a smiley face. Boop, boop. There we go. Kyle, I hope your signature is acceptable. I could also do it on the back, maybe on the battery pack. We'll give you a bigger one. Just in case it was supposed to be collectible and you'd like to be able to read it. There we go. So Kyle, your controller, by the time you're watching this video, is already packed up and mailed. I'm going to set it down over here, move it out of the way, and move on to message number 2. This one comes from, and it's a little bit bent here, this one comes from Ryan Vincent of Alabama. And what does this one say? It says, Dear Drifter, I just wanted to say you're a big inspiration to me and I like watching your Minecraft and COD videos. Hope you continue with YouTube and the best of luck. It would be really awesome if you could sign the back of the Minecraft card that I included. Heart, Ryan. Ryan wins the award today because he's the only person in all of these people that has a prepaid return envelope. This one just has a stamp on it, but for this controller and for some of these items, I'm going to have to eat the cost of shipping. He sent me a Minecraft card, which I was a little bummed. I thought it's already claimed. I thought I was going to get to buy some Minecraft stuff, but I will sign the back of your card. You get a heart. There we go. And I will set it down on the envelope. And I will set it over here in the pile of things so that we don't mix it up. Let's move on to package number 3. This one comes from Nancy Jackson of Oklahoma. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Lots of packaging. And this one appears to be a PlayStation 3 DualShock controller. A lot of you guys, one of the funnier questions was, Drifter, will you sign a PlayStation controller? Like, I just hated PlayStation so much I wouldn't sign the controller. That's absolutely not true. Anything you send me, I'll sign. This actually is kind of the standard controller it was before the Xbox came along, and I'm very familiar with them. Again, I don't know if this is going to be collectible or playable, but the best place to sign it is on top of the Sony. We'll add a drifter over the Sony. If I can write properly sideways. There we go. And you get a heart. An ugly heart. And I will put this in a pile of paper that it came in. Unfortunately, Nancy did not include a prepaid return shipping label, so whatever it costs to ship, I'm going to be eating the cost of that again. The next one is actually a present that was sent to me. I've already got this one put up, but I've got the message here. And it says, Dear Drifter, first of all, I'm a big fan of your videos, obviously, and I just wanted to say thanks for all the work you put into your... Ozzy? Bad dog, go away. all the work you put into your videos. Well, the reason I'm typing this is because my handwriting sucks, but anyway, blah, 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 blah. Let's go through here. I don't want to read. Now, he's got some personal information here about himself that I don't want to read because that's not good. The reason I ask you these funny questions on Twitter is so that you could enjoy this present. Thank you for all you do, and I hope that you enjoy it. And the story behind this, and it's signed Cody and Jessica. His girlfriend is an artist. And the story behind this is I got a message on Twitter, and it says, "What's your favorite superhero?" I was like, Captain Planet, because he's a hero, right? And any of you, if you're old enough to remember Captain Planet, I'm sure that it's in your head already. Captain Planet, he's a hero. And they had the people with the powers, except the heart power was like the worst. It would just make people get along. The guy that had the fire power just burn stuff. Okay, anyway, totally off topic. He sent me a hand-painted Captain Planet picture. It's not a poster quite, but it's like a big, I'd say 8.5 by 12 or maybe 9 by 13, 14 picture here. My wife, initially not the biggest fan, but it's grown on her. Now that we've got it in a frame, you probably saw it in the house to where we put it over in the section of nice things. And this is sitting in my house. So Cody and Jessica, thank you for the Captain Planet picture. I greatly appreciate it, and this is going to sit in my house for a very, very long time. Here, and we're moving to what might be the last letter today. This one comes from Jorid Schmidt of Washington State. This is a handwritten letter, so if I read it a little bit slower, I apologize. To Drifter, I am sending you mail because I was hoping you could help me get my friend an early present. He really likes phase people, and I was wondering if you could get one you know to sign his name on a piece of paper. I have seen all of your videos even before I got Black Ops 2, and they have made me so much better so far. I still don't have Xbox Live Gold yet. I was just wondering if you could sign a piece of paper and something I could hang it on the wall. I really look up to you. I've subscribed, and I would like to add you. My name is, I'll keep that private. Please consider, and I won't be online until this time September when I get my Xbox Live Gold. Well, I can definitely sign you something and send it back. I have a lot of different things. I've got your return address right here. I won't show it to the camera. But you said you liked phase people, right? Well, I happen to know a phase person, or 2 or 3 or 4, and I'm going to call around and ask for favors, and I'll see what I can get them to send you. Well, that's all for Fan Mail Episode 2. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you guys enjoy the controllers that I sent to you. Thank you for the presents and for all of the other nice messages. My P.O. Box, if you want to mail me something, is listed on the screen right now. I don't know which side I'm going to put it on, but I'll put it somewhere. It'll be on the screen in giant text. It's also down there in the description. Probably the first or second block in the description is going to be the P.O. Box, so you can mail me stuff. I check it about once every week, maybe twice a week, something like that. But I do need to make something very clear about the rules. We're going to have to change this. Last time I asked for a prepaid return shipping label, kind of like the first thing I got. And what that would mean is basically we'll say, I didn't get any of that this time. I only got one. So this controller here, however much it costs to ship, which probably, you know, is not a whole lot of money, I'm going to have to pay the $5, $10, $20 or whatever to ship it back. And for the other Xbox controller as well, you know, it'll add up to however much it is in shipping. And I have no problem signing stuff for you guys. And if it were only, you know, 1 or 2 a week or something like that, I wouldn't really have a problem with the return shipping. But there is a potential that sometime I could get in a whole ton, or over the course of the year, it could really, really add up. So if you're going to mail me big controllers or things that you want signed and returned, please send me a little postcard thing with a stamp on it, or just a return shipping label. When you go to the UPS store, or the FedEx store, or the USPS, you can get a return label printed, and you can include it in the packaging, so I can just peel it out and stick it on. That's what I did with the last one. That would save me a lot of money and a lot of hassle, and from this point on, if you don't send that return label, I will not promise to send anything back. These are going back, but if the return label doesn't come, I may or may not, and that's just going to be on the whim of my mood of that particular day, so please don't get too angry. Still, again, hope you enjoyed the video, and I look forward to seeing what you send me. Drifter out.